The Podbreed Network is strictly for the small podcasts that are up and coming in the vast world of podcasting. Podbreed is made up of many diverse podcasts, coming together to achieve the same goal of being the best damn podcast network on the planet. Find out more at podbreed.com.
The opinions expressed on the X and Y Show are the sole opinions of the host. Please note, there is no intentional desire to offend any member of the listening audience. With that said, if you still feel offended, tough shit.
It's time for the X and Y Show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y Show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y Show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
And greetings. Welcome to another segment of the XY Show. And I'm your host, Roosevelt. And here we are. Another week has passed. And I don't know about anyone else, but it seems to me like time is flying. It's like 1 minute is Monday, the next minute is Thursday night. And then it'll be Friday for about 10 seconds, then it's Sunday night. I mean, I don't know what the hell going on, but it seems like time is flying. It's already May. We pretty much halfway through the year. And if you live in Florida, hurricane season is approaching. So get ready. I tell you. Anyway, I was talking to a friend today, and he was telling me about some shit that he was doing at work. And I don't know, apparently he has this female at his job where he plays with her, says certain things, and she's married too. You know how I feel. I don't fuck with married women, but and he's not trying to fuck her. He just, so he say. I think he'll fuck her if she let him. His ass always lying, but he says certain stuff to her and give her neck rubs and shit every morning. Talking about, that he has to touch her for good luck and all that shit. And apparently she was having problems in her marriage. So she wanted to call him on his shit that he be saying, I treat you better than your husband and all that shit. So he claimed he was playing when he told her that, but mistake no more. Anyway, so she decided to call him on his shit, and he was not prepared. He didn't expect her to call his bluff. And he wasn't ready to show his hand. So she got mad. Now he's thinking about some shit, and he ran it by me. I said, you must be out of your damn mind. You can't be, look, I've told you stupid motherfuckers out there, men I'm talking to, you cannot be fucking with these women. Keep it professional. You got those reports, you got those spreadsheets that you get that, keep it professional. Don't say shit. Don't give them no compliments. Don't say shit about their hair. Don't say shit about the way they smell. Don't tell them you like their shoes. Don't say nothing. It's too dangerous. It's not worth it. I don't say shit. And, I've attracted women in where I work now. Last place I worked, pretty much, and I don't look at them, well, I do, but they'll never know. They don't, they'll never catch me. I'm not silly enough to look, but I don't look at them. I keep it professional. I don't say what kind of dress you wear. I don't know. Oh, I like your dress. It's sexy. I don't say that bullshit, because as soon as these women get angry with you for some bullshit, the next thing you know, you're talking to someone in HR. Write down, just write it. This is nothing. This is just a little inquiry we're doing. Write down what you said to her. Yeah. And this Me Too shit going on, your ass to be fired, because these companies not taking any chances of a lawsuit. They cutting their losses, and the losses is your ass. So don't say shit to these. A lot of these women say, no, Roosevelt, don't say that. Don't say that. No, fuck that. Don't say nothing to these women, you stupid motherfuckers. Don't tell them their hair look good. Don't tell them they smell good. Don't say you're looking good today. Don't be fucking giving them neck rubs every morning for good luck. That's the dumbest shit I ever seen. Anyway, so now he all worried and shit, talking about he can't sleep. And I say, well, all right, motherfucker, that's you. I'm going to sleep well. Because I don't do dumb shit. I don't do dumb shit. And that's dumb shit that he did. Talking to the woman. First of all, a married woman, and telling her all kind of shit that, your man, he bought you that. And I know I'll buy something better. What? Touching every morning for good luck and giving her neck rubs. That's an HR's dream, And all it takes is one morning for her to come in and wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I think I'll get him in trouble today. A lot of you women say, no, it doesn't work like that. It's bullshit. It does. It works like that. You get mad over some bullshit. Next thing you know, the guy's in HR. Next thing you know, he's packing up his desk or getting escorted out. I've seen it too many times. So the shit ain't worth it. So fellas, please, if you don't listen to shit else that I say on this show, which a lot of you silly motherfuckers don't, that's why you still fucking up. But if you don't listen to anything else, don't say shit to these women on the job. Don't say anything. Keep it professional. Don't give them any compliments. Don't say you look nice. Don't say you smell good. Don't say you be buying them shit and all kind of dumb shit. Keep it professional. Otherwise, you'll be talking to HR. Then the next thing, your ass being escorted out. And just remember, Roosevelt told you so. Anyway, first comment from my episode last week, if you guys didn't hear, which I know you guys heard my episode. So, but I was talking about appearances. I was talking about people basically cheating themselves of happiness for appearances. A lot of people got all these fucked up requirements for people who they want to date, or see themselves marrying. Women got dumb shit. Men got dumb shit. I don't date short men. I don't date men with facial hair. Guys, I don't date women with small titties. And, So I received a comment from a lady. Her name is Bridget. Excuse me. Bridget says, Roosevelt, I love your show, but I just hate when you talk about women with small titties. What do you have against women with small titties? Bridget, I don't have anything against women with small titties. If you have Tic Tacs, you have Tic Tacs. No. I'm kidding, Bridget. I'm kidding. But, you know, it's not like that. You know, don't get me wrong. I like big titties. I like real big titties. But I don't, you know, if you don't have big titties, I don't say, well, can't date her. She's gone. You know, that's me. But I'm saying that I was just saying that there are guys out there who like big titties and they don't compromise. They don't, you know, they don't settle. If you don't have big titties, get out of their face. And vice versa. You have women, they don't date short men. You know, they don't care how nice he is, what kind of job he has, how much money he makes. They don't give a fuck. He's short, get out of my face. He's fat, get out of my face. You know. So both sides have fucked up ways about them. I think I'm pretty good, you know, because I will. And I've dated women with small tic tacs. You know, itty bitty titties. But, you know, so I'm not as bad as some guys. That's all I'm saying. You know, I talk about what I like. I mean, shit, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I prefer a woman with big titties, but it's not a must. I like a hairy pussy. That's not a must. You think I'm going to turn down some pussy because it's shaved? Oh, no. You're shaving? I'm leaving. So it's all about a preference with me. But some guys, it's a deep requirement. You know, you got some guys out there that won't even fuck their wives because if they have hair in their pussy, they won't fuck them. You know. Oh, honey, you need to shave that. I know guys like that. Oh, honey, no, that's disgusting. Oh, you know. So, Bridget, I'm not talking about women with small titties, tic tacs. But you know, I was just saying what's going on out there. That's all. You know, you have men and women who are basically going by appearances alone. And that's why you have so many fucked up marriages, because people are looking for the wrong things. They're looking for the outer instead of the inner. They're looking for how good a person's hair is and how big the titties and, you know, if they have full lips and facial hair and, you know, how big is his feet? And, you know, bullshit, instead of looking at their heart and looking to see if that person is truly compatible for them, you know. So that's why so many fucked up marriages going on, so many divorces, and so many fucked up families, and it's a cycle that continues in society. So that's all I'm saying, Bridget. I wasn't getting on women with small titties. I don't know where you get that shit from. But anyway, I love you for listening. Thank you, Bridget. All right, without further ado, I'm going to just get into this week's episode. Is compromise really important in marriages and relationships? Is compromise really important in marriages and relationships? Now, a lot of you saying, well, of course it is. What do you mean? Oh, yes, it's important. What? But you guys don't act like it. You know, a lot of married couples don't compromise. And I think that's where a lot of the issues are today in our society. A lot of marriages that are bad because there's no compromise. And it goes both ways. And I'll give you some examples. Sometimes, you know, I've known many people, many of my friends who were married, and they want their wives to go out to the sports bar, drink beer or you know, drinks, whatever. Just, you know, hang out with them, watch the game. They want their wives to go fishing. They want their wives to go camping. They want their wives to go to the boxing match. They want their wives to go to MMA. They want their wives to do a lot of shit that women wouldn't normally do. And a lot of women go along with it because they don't want any trouble. They want to spend time with their man. Even though they don't like doing a lot of shit, they want to spend time with their man. You know, they want to, at least they're together. That's the way a lot of women look at it. And I will say this. I think most women compromise more than men do. I will say that. Probably, you know, I'm putting my man card on probation again. But, you know, men want women to do all this shit, you know, go to all this shit with them and do all of these things with them, go to the baseball game, go to the football games. And, you know, a lot of women don't even like football or baseball, but they'll go with their husband just to hang with them. But when it comes to the time where your wife or girlfriend wants to go shopping, you know, and wants you to go with her, a lot of you motherfuckers don't. A lot of you guys don't go with your women or your girlfriends or your wives. You don't go shopping with them. You don't go to baby showers. I mean, actually, I wouldn't do that shit either. But you don't do anything that they want to do. You know, as far as a woman, you don't go to maybe they like the opera. You know, I had this girl in the past. She loved the opera. And I admit, every time she used to get tickets and shit, and I would say, you got your damn mind and go to the damn opera. What the fuck you talking, what? But I was young. I was stupid. I was young. I wish I would have took advantage of that because that was, I mean, how many times you get to go to the opera? You know, and for free. She was paying for the damn tickets, and I still didn't go. Like, shit. And, you know, it's not, you know, actually, I like classical music, but opera, you know, they singing in Italian and shit. So, you know, I was like, you know, I can't understand those motherfuckers. So what the fuck I'm going to see opera for? Anyway, I was young. I would go now. But when you're young, you know, full of cum, you do dumb shit. But I had a girlfriend, and, you know, she always had the opera tickets, and I would never go. She would buy the fucking tickets, and I still wouldn't go. I think about that shit today. I'm like, what the fuck? And that's part of the reason why we broke up. You know, she was like, you know, I'm always doing stuff for you or with you that you like, but you never do stuff with me that I like. And I was like, well, fuck you, take your ass on. You know? Young and stupid. I wouldn't say that now. I wouldn't do that now. I'll be honored to go to opera now. You know, more older, more wiser. But back then, the opera, you out of your fucking mind. But a lot of you guys today, the same shit is, it's not the opera, but it's other shit. You don't go, your woman want to go shopping with you, you know. And I'll admit, I used to hate that shit. I used to really hate that shit. Oh, none of you motherfuckers hate shopping more than me. And some women will make you sit there all fucking day, going to different places and trying on different shit. But let me tell you something. You ignorant motherfuckers. You take a woman, this is what I found for me. I don't know about you motherfuckers, but for me, when you take a woman shopping, that shit get them horny. That's what I found out. Especially if you can, you know, while they're in the shopping mood, you ease their ass in the Victoria's Secret or Fredericks of Hollywood and shit like that. Or shit, you can go to Macy's in the panty section and try on some shit. And that shit get them horny. You know, and it's almost like when you get home, they feel like they have to reward you. Well, that's what, for me, I don't know, like I said, I don't know about you motherfuckers. But for me, it feels like they had to reward me by, he sat with me all fucking day shopping while I tried on these shoes and these different dresses and all of these sexy drawers. And, next thing you know, I'm in the ass. I'm 10 toes high. So that shit get them horny. They reward you for shopping with them. That's one reason. Not just for the, you shouldn't shop and do shit that they do just for the pussy. But I'm saying it helps. And it's fair. If your woman, your girl or your wife is, going to all that dumb shit you do, hanging out with your boys, which she don't want to be around them motherfuckers. Half of them not getting pussy. Half of them, looking at her and shit and gawking over and you taking her around them. Some of you some stupid motherfuckers. But she don't want to be around those motherfuckers, but she go just to go with you. She do things with you just to be with you. Go to a football game. Go to MMA. How many of you that have wives or girlfriends that hate fucking boxing, hate MMA, hate football, baseball, basketball, and they go because they want to be with you? Yet, when they ask you stupid motherfuckers, you go shopping with, oh, no, fuck that, no. Or anything they like to do, like the opera. I was guilty, I ain't gonna lie. Not anymore. But I was stupid. Some of you, at least I've changed. I've seen my error in my ways and I've changed. A lot of you silly motherfuckers right now, in your 40s and your 50s and your late 30s, and you still silly. But when your woman wants to go to the opera or shop all day, or maybe just go to the fucking grocery store, or just go walk on a park, shit that they like to do. A lot of men say, no, I'm not going. No, you go ahead. I'll be here when you get back. No compromise whatsoever. And eventually, if you're in a relationship like I was, they get tired of this shit. And like that girl, I forget her name, but this is like 15, 20 years ago. They get tired of this shit. This motherfucker not compromising with me now on going to the fucking opera. What else won't he compromise on? So a lot of them, they cut their losses. They get rid of your ass. She broke up with me. At the time, I didn't give a fuck. We already, I was stupid. I didn't give a fuck. Yeah, I'd already fucked anyway, so I didn't take your ass on. But I'm saying, who knows? If I would have acted a different way or I was more mature back then, who knows what that would have been? I could be maybe married right now with 2, 3, 4, 5 kids instead of destined for the old folks' home and fucking for Jello and shit. But what I'm saying is there must be a compromise. Is it important? Yes, absolutely. A lot of you answer that. Absolutely, yes, it is. But you don't. Your actions speak louder than words. You say it's important, but you don't act like it's important. You don't do anything to compromise with the other person. And I'm not saying that it's just men. Some women are fucked up as well. Where all their men do the shopping and the men go to the opera, and the men go to the art classes and shit like that. But, when the man asks you, honey, when you go to the basketball game, no, I don't feel, I have a headache. Honey, will you go fishing with me? no, I don't. Honey, you want to go to the boxing match? Or, no, I'm just gonna stay home. So you have women that's fucked up as well. I'm not putting it all on men. Both are guilty of this. And that's why so many marriages are really screwed up, because there's no compromise. And relationships as well. You know, a lot of you motherfuckers is fucked up in a relationship and then you still get married. Oh, well, he'll come around when we get married. You know, he'll change then. She'll change then. Why would you take a chance on that? You know, if you want somebody that compromise with you on certain things and do things that you like, and they're not doing it when you're courting, why would you take a chance on them doing it if you get married? There has to be a compromise in marriages. It first starts with relationships. That's what courting means. You know, you test driving. You know, you see how they will be when they get married. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of you motherfuckers did all the things. Oh, he used to do everything I like to do before we got married, but then after we got married, he didn't do anything. So I know, you know, shit happens. You know, guys and girls start taking the other for granted. You know, well, I got your ass now. I don't have to go shopping no more. You know. Oh, honey, no, I don't have a headache. I'm not going to no fucking basketball game. Are you kidding? You know, but you have to compromise in relationships and marriages, not just go on different places on all kind of shit, all topics within your relationship or your marriage. There has to be a compromise. There has to be a give and take. It cannot be I win all the time. I win. It cannot be that way. That is a disaster. That is misery within a relationship or marriage. And it's a simple thing. You would think that would be a simple thing to know. You know, should you compromise in a relationship or marriage? It's something that should come easy. But for all the people that you know, that, you know, in a relationship or marriage, or you, how many times have the other person compromised in your relationship or marriage? How many times have you compromised in a relationship or your marriage? Are you one of those motherfuckers? I win. Always. You can't win always. You can't win all the time. There must be some compromise. And a lot of times, I like being wrong now because it's a learning experience. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Damn, you was right. You know? I don't mind saying that now. Well, I never mind saying that, but it doesn't bother me. But some of you motherfuckers, it really does. You can't be wrong. You have to always be right. There is no compromise. It's my way or the highway. And that's why we have so many bad marriages and relationships. You're not compromising in your relationships, and you go into a marriage not compromising. And you have two miserable people. And when I say compromise, I'm not talking about just going shopping or going to the basketball game. I'm talking about all aspects of your relationship and marriage. There must be compromise. You can't win all of the fucking time. Trust me on that. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, be sure to check me out. I'm on the Podbreed Network. A lot of nice indie shows on there, besides mine. And, a lot of good shows to listen to. Shit, I'm freezing the shit. Be sure to check it out, Podbreed Network. You can find the X and Y Show on all of the platforms. I'm pretty much on all of them. iHeart, Spotify, Apple, Spreaker, Stitcher. I'm on all of them. So be sure to check me out. I'm on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram as well. You can find them all on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com. I also have a store. You can get a couple of T-shirts. I want to start putting more shit in there as well, to spruce it up a little bit. And that is it. So, without further ado, I really enjoyed talking to you tonight, and I want you all to remember, compromise is important. Don't just say it, do it. Don't be right all the fucking time. And another thing to remember, you cannot have love without X and Y. Later.
You've been listening to The X and Y Show with your host, Roosevelt Colbert, the place where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. Join us next time. You can now put your clothes back on. Or not.